Kimberlee Rose was longboarding by Venice Beach with a friend when she suddenly heard tiny meows coming from a nearby palm tree. She rode over to investigate and was absolutely shocked to find a kitten stuck up in the tree. She was very desperate for someone to notice her. Kimberlee Rose, who asked that her last name not be included, told the Dodo. She was meowing in distress and looking in our direction. She seemed like she wanted to approach us. I thought she was being timid at first, but then we realized she was actually tied there and couldn't move. The kitten was tied so tightly to the palm tree with a very short makeshift leash that she could barely move around at all. She seemed so grateful that someone had finally heard her meows for help, and the two friends immediately sprung into action and freed her from the tree. At first, she was a little nervous, but she relaxed pretty quickly once she realized she was safe. She seemed scared but relieved to have help, Kimberlee Rose said. It was very cold, so I put her in my jacket once I saw she was comfortable with us. She fell asleep right away. We had to ride our longboards back to Santa Monica, and she slept in my jacket the whole way. It was too late to take the kitten to the vet that night or buy proper pet supplies, so they stopped at 7-Eleven to get some wet food and materials for a makeshift litter box. Kimberlee Rose named her Venice after where she was found and took her home, and by the time morning arrived, she knew she was keeping her. Venice is now all settled into her new home and absolutely loving life. She's so grateful to her new mom for saving her and is so glad that the right people heard her cries for help that night. I fell in love with her quite quickly, Kimberlee Rose said. I really didn't realize how much I needed her in my life. She was the missing piece.